Hello, Dragons. Happy Sunday. Hopefully, you guys are getting ready for Super Bowl. Before the game starts, we wanted to send out some quick announcements. Hopefully, last week you saw the newsletter and saw that we were changing our schedules. Hopefully, it has minimal impact on students, but at the same time, we want you to understand our why. I know schedule changes are not easy, but we needed to do it to be able to increase instructional minutes so that teachers and students can have more time per period. So, let me show you real quick what it looks like and what we sent out last week in regards to schedule changes. So we are still keeping an A-B rotation with Fridays alternating between A and B. Depending whether it's A or B, students will still arrive at 8:20 on campus or start their virtual learning at 8:20 a.m. Advisory periods for virtual and on-campus learning starts from 8:25 to 9. And then from there, they transition into first, second, third, fourth period, or fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth period if it's a B day. You can see here that we've increased the minutes for each instructional period by 80 minutes. So you can see first period or fifth period would be from 9:05 to 10:25. Second period or sixth period would be from 10:30 to 11:50. Lunch is now condensed to 1 hour, so it'll be from 11:50 to 12:50. If students are in the building for in-school learning, there's going to be an A and a B lunch. If you are virtual, they'll have that whole period for lunch, which is 11:50 to 12:50. As you move on, you can see third and seventh period, 12:55 to 12:15, and then fourth period or eighth period would be 12:20 to 3:45. So again, there isn't a lot of change in the sense that we're just increasing instructional minutes per period. Our why basically is we need to provide more instructional time as students continue to choose virtual learning. We wanted to give every student and teacher an opportunity to be able to do synchronous learning followed by asynchronous learning. So again, you can see how that's broken down here. Basically, first period, for example, or fifth period, if it's an A-B day, would be synchronous learning from 9:05 to 10:05, basically an hour. But now because we've changed the times and added asynchronous right after, teachers and students can follow up for an additional 25 minutes, 30 minutes, and be able to, either conference, do iReady, or just follow up on any type of interventions that we may be planning long-term. So if you have any questions about our schedule change, again, we want to make sure that this is a smooth transition. We know there's going to be glitches and hiccups along the way, but we ask you to be patient as we make this necessary change in order to increase instructional minutes for students. If you need support, please call the front office. Our phone number is going to be 512-841-9400. Again, 512-841-9400. Tomorrow when we do our house meeting, we are also going to be talking about the schedule change with students. We advise all students to please check into the house meeting tomorrow just to make sure we have a little quick summary. And teachers, of course, will be on standby to support as students are checking in to each period. Two recommendations that we ask students to do. Number one, check Blend to make sure their classes have been updated or if there was any changes. They can also check Teams to make sure that the schedules are updated. Hopefully there wasn't any transitions for students that will impact them drastically, but we did have to make some changes to make sure that students got all the core subjects and essential classes that they needed. So again, there will be supports tomorrow. We'll have a hotline Zoom session that teachers can send students if they're having trouble with their schedules. And students can also call, or parents can call, 512-841-9400. Also, before we start Super Bowl Sunday, just a quick last reminders. There will be no school this Friday. That is February 12th. There will also be no school on February 15th. That is Monday. So again, no school Friday or Monday due to staff holidays and District of Innovation Days. So students are more than welcome to work on blend course or makeup assignments. We do have a lot of students that are on the failure list. And with that being said, I want to make sure that we are working together as a school community to move our students along. The state of Texas has not relaxed any of the guidelines as far as promoting students to the next grade level. Whether you're in person or virtual, we still need students to complete their assignments. Please make sure that students are checking in daily for attendance and also completing assignments. Teachers are on standby to have conferences or reach out as needed. The best recommendation for parents is that they have a parent cloud. If you need help with that, Ms. Zachary, our parent support specialist, is on standby to help out with that too. It really is going to be a team effort this year to make sure our students are moving along as we get ready for STAR assessments. There's a lot of news out there still coming out. Once we have more information about the state assessments and the guidelines for Texas, we'll continue to disseminate throughout the weeks as it comes. But in the meantime, please help us by checking student grades in attendance through the parent clouds, or basically just sitting with them and having you have them pull up their blend courses to see if they're missing any assignments. Twilight has started. Twilight is our after school program. It can be done in person or virtual. And Twilight is to help students get credit recovery. It starts February and it goes all the way to late April, early May. But again, this is an opportunity that students have to take advocacy for and say, I need that program. They need to call the school and register for it. If students do not register for it or they're not attending Twilight, they are risking not passing on to the next grade level. And we want to make sure that every student is successful. So again, for any concerns, questions, please do not hesitate to call the school at 512-841-9400. You have a happy Sunday.